Big Man was two aspects of this were quite fun. Was again sampling stuff, and I sampled a piece of. This was originally called VW Chords as a sort of working title because I sampled a piece of Vaughan Williams, and I think I played it backwards and slowed it down, and then I used that as a sort of starting point. And what's interesting, because it was an extended piece of music, sometimes you get the chord change that happens, and other times I move to a chord physically. So on the introduction of this, you've got a bit of both. So it doesn't sound anything like the Vaughan Williams thing, but you're using that sound and the way the orchestra fit together. So do you want to play that beginning?
Yeah.
This is all one sound, just one pass on a thing, just normally playing one note, one or two notes. So that last change is actually the only one that's actually on. That changed with the whole sample. The others I had to be very careful to take my hands off before it changed because otherwise it would sound very weird. In fact, we had to do a bit of editing to get rid of some of those. But, it's an example of a sound producing a sort of an effect. And you write with what you've got. You fiddle around and you find something you like. The other thing that was quite nice on this, which because most of the time I'm working on my own at home, I don't have a guitarist. And although I played a bit of acoustic guitar on the early albums, if I want a lead guitar kind of sound, I've got to kind of produce it myself. And on this particular one, there was quite a nice sample on the Emulator, which I used as a sort of kind of picking guitar. This. And I mean, that particular one is sort of, when you hear it on its own, it sounds a bit more synthetic and it sounds, but it just gives you that ability to sort of, rather than having to wait till you get to the studio situation of creating of seeing how it might sound with guitar. And sometimes I would replace it with a real guitar, But on this particular one, I just really liked that sound. It had a very sort of, real positive quality. And it was a bit sort of cotton picking, sort of Americans kind of sound. Like I just liked it and I thought it suited the song. So